But yes, anyways, let's get in here. Ooh, ambience. All right, let's lower this volume. Yeah, Bloodborne is one of my favorite. Did you like Monster Hunter? I think I have it. I think I played it like once, and then that was as far as I got. Dark Souls 1 is so good. I've heard it's the hardest, which, I mean, I'd do it. I would do it. I love FromSoft games. First thing you become aware of, is a raid from Quito. Hello. What's up, Quito? Playing Serpent's Gaze. What is that? Oh, speaking of gay, somebody make the stream gay. Serpent's Gaze, guys. It's not Pride Month anymore, but the serpents be gays. What the fuck is happening? Welcome in, guys. How's everybody doing? Here to watch you lose your mind. Oh, perfect. You've come to the right place. What's up, Krista? Hibble J Bob, welcome in. How are you? What's going on? What is Serpent's Gaze? Also, what was that game that you posted on Instagram the other day that kind of looked like Minecraft, but not? It's kind of like Night Rain, but not as rushed. Interesting. I've never played Night Rain, but I want to. And I was just talking about Elden Ring. There are lesbian lizards IRL. I mean, honestly, that's amazing. And I love that. Barony. I'm gonna look that up right now so I can save it because that looked so sick. I literally only play games that look like games that I've already played and loved. I barely branch out. I've been chasing, oh, it's in my library. Yo, this is in my fucking library, dude. That just goes to show how I just be buying shit, bro. I just be buying shit and then I don't do anything with it. I just checked, chat. You can check all your Steam shit online. I played, I think, 236 games out of like 543. That's how many games I have. And my account is valued at almost $5,000. That's insane, dude. That's fucking insane. I was like, what the fuck? Oh my God. It's crossplay? That's exciting. We always love that. We should play at some point. Hell fucking yeah, we have yet to play some games together. We did our little collab. We gotta do more stuff. You got a Serbia Country. Oh, Country Ball from a plushie from Makeship. Wait, what does that look like? If you're over the age of 18 and you're in the Discord, you should definitely post that because I'm interested by that. Everything off Makeship is really cool. Chad, I've been thinking about making some rainbow merch on Makeship, like a plush, because I think that's the quickest way to go about it, but I don't know if there'd be enough demand is the only thing. Because like, it's better than immediately needing like 200 to 300 orders right off the bat. But if we do like a Kickstarter type deal on Makeship, it could happen. It could happen. What's up, Cerulean? How are you doing? Capitalist for the love of the game? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Me with the Outer Wilds and everything else that I love. I'm the one who clips. Thank God. Have I heard of Fever Meme? I'm not sure. You're on the Big Boys Club. Oh, you know what? You're in Serbia, and that is where you are. But either way, I think that's really cool that you have a plushie for your country. I can't do that without me feeling really bad and disgusting about it. Like I wouldn't. But anyway, I'd buy a Ray plush. Okay, well keep that in the back of your mind, Swoggles. Also, hello, how are you? Keep that in the back of mind, everybody. That might come, maybe. If it's not by the end of this year, it'll be next year. Manifest it. We're manifesting that we can have the demand for a Ray plush. That is the goal. That is the goal, chat. You have some problems with the merch? Wait, what? Wait, do I have to fight people? Zemia, ping me in the Discord. We'll chat. I don't know if there's anything I can do about it, but I will try my very best. If I have to fight somebody, the Federal Revenue Service, I'll do it. If I have to fight somebody, if I have to fight the government of Brazil or wherever, or where is it going? Where is it going? Remind me where it's going. I can't remember. Where is it going? Because it's like, dude, I swear to God, why it shouldn't be going crazy places. I don't understand. There shouldn't be any issues. I will literally fight whoever's. Oh, their fees end up being really expensive. Oh, if you need money, I'll send you money. I don't care. Okay, if it's just money, I can do that. If I don't have to actually fight anybody, I'll just send you money. It's fine. Okay. Okay, the first thing to become aware of on waking is the disconnect, the delay between thinking and feeling, between wanting to act and acting. Minor, almost imperceptible, but always present. It's at its worst when waking, when yourself has spent many dark hours recalling what it felt like to be real, to be a person, to be in a body that was indisputably yours. Jesus Christ, the decision making already starts, man. Think of that body. Girl, look at that body. Forget that body. I feel like we need to retain our humanity, so we're gonna think about it. A leap into a cold lake on a hot day, the sting of blood welling from a fresh wound, the friction of a fingertip, all of a sudden the memories are closer than you thought, blurring as you approach until you can't tell one from the other. Okay. The cold slips in behind and around you, and the sensations fade out of reach. Perhaps you should be thankful for the dulled nature of this new body. Goodbye. Yorgies, what's up? Yorgies, how you doing? Happy Tuesday, welcome in. Welcome to Citizen Sleeper. Perhaps you should be thankful for the dulled nature of this new body. Thank you for the hydrate. Given your current circumstances, the walls of the container feel immediately present, cold, hard at your back and face, cramping your limbs. You resist the desire to stretch, knowing that the claustrophobia comes next, and retreat a little from your central nervous system. It isn't painful. Not like you used to know pain, at least. Damn, this is so emo. In emergency mode, pain is a message delivered with efficiency and ease, a reminder that harm is imminent. There is no insistent throb, no trembling nerves, just a warning delivered with the banal, or is it banal? Banal quality of a digital notification. Right now, there are thousands of them. Remember the plan, remember the others. Again, I just feel like we need to retain that empathy. You remember there was 10 of you, 10 that could no longer stand the indentured work, the routines, the slow decay, 10 whose belief in their promised future was slowly dismantled day by day until they realized they had sold away everything that could and would ever matter, 10 that would escape or at least die trying. Some were lost in the shaft, others never found the meeting point. Only a few made it to the containers, but the freighter, as far as you know, left. That feels like enough. Enough to know that you may no longer be on that grim and heartless rock, even if, in the airless hold of a freighter, you might freeze solid long before you reached any destination. Wait for the cold or try to rest. Why would I wait for the cold? Oh. Try to rest. Let's just wait for the cold. I don't want to rest. Resting's over. We're done. We're moving on. The banana? What? Oh, what's up, Skipper? Hi. How's it going? That's all there is now. It has been a long time since you've left, surely weeks, maybe months. You're dully aware of damage to your legs, your right arm. You have been reserving energy as much as possible, but your body has still needed to shut down many of its systems to protect you. You have spent much of that time asleep, knowing that anything else would be impossible to endure. So see, I didn't need to rest. What's up? There they are. What's up, spectator? Just in time, I've barely gotten into anything. We're just kind of redoing the beginning here. Yeah, see, I managed to stall long enough. This game is gonna make someone cry today. I'll make sure to make someone cry today. You feel the weight of that impossibility begin to gather. It is time to sleep again, to nudge this false body into inducting delta waves in your emulated mind, and once again recoil into a dream of when you were once a person. Time passes, the cold creeps further in. You feel something. Warmth, not true warmth, but the indication of its presence. Your joints release from their rigor. Sound, too, everywhere, screeching and you're shimmering so loud that your body ducks your hearing to protect its sensors. Then light, white as the cold, softer and softer until in a haze of dirty yellow, a figure appears. You are out. We out here. Extractor, yes. Yes, I felt like that was me out of all three options. Everything else was too organized and precise. This felt like the most brash of a choice, you know? Okay, Drago's pragmatic salvager. All right, what's up, my guy? It's been a few hours since Dragos pulled you from the container. You sit huddled in a corner of his scrapyard, swaddled in the reflective folds of a mylar blanket. You are slowly coming back to consciousness, back to life, and you stare at the ornately curving element of an improvised heater. What's up? You are surrounded by angular, incoherent lumps of ships, some corroded beyond recognition, others still carrying glassy wounds along their edges where a plasma arc sliced them apart. As you trace their shapes with fogged eyes, you hear a voice. So, Sleeper, you thawed yet? I feel like that's how he would talk. I don't know. Almost. Never seen one of you come in like this. New frames must have better perseverance in sub-zero vac. Seen more than a few of you frozen solid to hull plates or inside-outer locks in my time. They weren't so lucky. Dragos comes into focus, shrouded in makeshift tech. His headset with his glinting eyes, the mark of a drone operator. On his shoulder, one of his symbiotically linked drones perches, its irising eye locking you with an unflinching stare. Last living sleeper that came through this yard was a while ago. They didn't last long. You struggle to read his expression, as I typically do, beneath the tech, but he seems lost in memory for a moment. Or perhaps he is just figuring out what to do with you. Do I care? Yeah. Well, this seems like, well, fuck it, if they died, I'm gonna be fine. So I'm gonna have some empathy. We're gonna do that. All right, he ignores your question. Well, fuck you. I won't ask what led you to do it, to sell yourself to a corporation, and I suppose you know you can't go back. Your old body, that's theirs now, and you're just software, a rogue emulation illegally processing corporate property. I don't know what this accent's turning into, but I am going into territory I have never been in, chat, bear with me. You nod along, you remember biometrically signing the forms. Damn, okay, so this was my choice. The cold floor on your feet as you padded to the sleeper cells, the promise of a life off-world, but as you do, you get the now familiar sensation that these aren't your memories. These are things you know, but not things you feel. You're no longer that person, you're an offshoot, a copy. What you won't know is what's ahead. At least the last one didn't. There is no easy way to put it. That body of yours is falling apart. It's the same for any sleeper who makes it out. SNRP wants to protect their property. But if they can't keep a hold of you, well, no one can. You remember that too, or at least rumors of it from the other sleepers. Planned obsolescence, a built-in dependence on the regularly administered supplements that were part of your routine. Stop taking them and your body begins to shut down, separate from your emulated mind. How long has it been? How long do you have? But for now, sleeper, you're one of the lucky ones. Dragos glances up and away towards the glassy dome of the yard. The eye is the best place you could... Oh, he's speaking. The eye is the best place you could be right now. Why would I stay silent? I have so many questions. The eye? The station. You'll see soon enough. Dragos impatiently shifts his weight. Look, I got things to be getting on with. He trails off. There's an old freight container I've been using as storage out in the stacks. We haven't been pulling in much valuable scrap these days, so you're welcome to it. I think it's turning Irish, chat. I think it's turning Irish. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna find with it. Something wells up inside of you. Emotion fatigue. You shakily get to your feet. All right, you head on up there. You look like you need some rest. And with that, Dragos stalks back into the Rex, his drones already converging on a rusting hulk, plasma flashes silhouetting his spindly fingers as he returns to work. Great, that told me nothing, except I made the decision to become this husk of a person. Welcome to Erlin's Eye. Life on the Eye runs in cycles, during which you can talk to characters, explore areas of the station, and perform actions. At the end of each cycle, you need to head to your current home to rest. Resting will move time forward on the station. Head to the empty container location to rest and end the cycle now. But what if I don't wanna? I wanna walk around and do things. What's going on in here? Yo, what's up, Apex? Welcome in. How are you today? Good to see ya. Okay. All right, so do I have no choice but to sleep? I can't do nothing? Data. Extractor. Okay, so this is all my stuff. Hard to kill? Oh, okay, dice? Oh, so this is like a game. I mean, I know this is a game, but like there's odds at play. Kind of like D&D. Vax, it's so good to see you. I hope you sleep well. Take it easy, okay? Take care of yourself. Try to rest when you're able to. It's tutorial time after this bit. I'll tell you one of the big things it won't tell you. Oh, okay. Well, isn't that kind of cheating? Isn't that a spoiler? Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna sleep then. End cycle. Might as well, right? We're gonna see. That's a lot of reading, chat. You wake curled up in the corner of the container and begin slowly assembling the world around you. After all this time, you still find this body, the one you awaken now, strange and disjointed. Its message is readable, but somehow wrong. You sit up, pulling the mylar blanket close against the cold. Here you are on this ruined station, millions of miles from anyone you know. Are you still in the system? Did any of the others make it out? It's impossible to know. After all of this, what matters? I don't know, dude. I mean, getting answers would go crazy. I always love to know the why of things. Anyone with autism knows we need to know why. So, building a life would be good because then we technically don't need answers. And escaping, I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. I feel like getting answers would go crazy. Why is a big need? We're gonna go why. We're gonna go with the why. We'll wait for you. Yes, we will. Don't you worry, you're not the only one who's waited around. You can always pop in chat and hang out and be on your best behavior. And then it could fly by. It could fly by. It all matters. It does, see? That's why I was conflicted. It all matters. I got accepted into art school? Oh wait, that's so fucking crazy. That's amazing. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah, Vax. Best of luck to you. I was gonna go to art school, but I chose not to go to school at all. Graphic design, hell yeah. That could get you places. Hell yeah, we need more artists out there. We need more artists to combat like generative AI and shit. So get out there and use your skill and be great and continue to grow. It all matters. The past is impossible to escape if it remains a blur. What SN ARP did to you cannot be forgotten. You need a way of understanding all this before you can move on. Exactly. I need that closure. Otherwise, I'm gonna be like all fucky. We can't do that. I won't do things if I don't know why I'm doing it. Is anybody else like that? Like, back when I was a kid, my parents would tell me to do something and I'd be like, why? And then they'd label it as talking back. And I'm like, bitch, I just want to know why the fuck you're making me do this because it doesn't make sense. And because I can't rationalize it, then it makes no sense to do it. So I'm not going to do it. I will not do things if it does not make sense to me. So you have to make it make sense to me. Otherwise it doesn't get done. All right? I can't be the only one that feels that way. Okay. Where are you? What is this place? What happened to the others? The questions outnumber the answers. This sounds a lot like the intro to my fanfic. The questions I'm asking, they echo in your mind. You know, like, it's if anybody remembers that, it sounds a lot similar. Trust the process? Absolutely not. I cannot trust the process because if there is an available source of an answer, then why not just give me the answer? Like, if you say trust the process, that's one thing, but if you know why you're telling me to do things or why the thing needs to be done in the first place, then just fucking tell me, bro, you know? All right, what is this place? The questions outnumber the answers. You want to change that, but you'll have to learn to survive first. Dragos has left a few comforts in the container. The mylar blanket, the bedroll you slept on, a canister of water, a makeshift electric stove, and some faded sachets of some desiccated powder. Desiccated powder? What the fuck is that? You thumb the power stud of the stove and begin to boil the water. The contents of the sachets smell like damp wood, and you sprinkle them into the liquid. As the pungent smell washes over you, images from your restless sleep come back to you. A ring, like the station, but skeletal and ghostly. A web of threads pulling at your skin. A constellation of bright polygonal. What the? Why is this word giving me a run for my money? Dude, I can't say that any other way. Polygonal. Polygonal. You're so fucking right, dude. You're so fucking right. What's up, PZ? How you doing? Welcome in. How you been? Welcome. Welcome back. Polygonal. Dude, that's fucking crazy. Like angular suns, polygonal, dude. It's like polygamy, but polygonal. You know? Polygonal. Say polygamy like polygonal. Polygamy. All right, what did you walk away with this stream? Riveting gameplay or polygamy? Anyways, we're moving on. Angular suns burning into your mind. There's something unpleasantly visceral about these images, and it is long after you've finished drinking before they begin to fade. You tidy away the stove as best you can and try to gather enough energy to greet the day. Polygonal? What are we doing? Okay, tutorial. Condition. Your condition represents the current state of your artificial body. It depletes by one segment each cycle, but it can be damaged by violence, injury, or lack of food. Damn, I need food? I thought I was a robot. Wild. So maybe I'm like a cyborg type deal? Which is weird because I would still have a human element, but I have none as far as... So I'm like a clone, but I'm not human, but I also need food. You are a robot with organs. Is that kind of classified as a cyborg in a sense? Anyways, if your condition bar empties, you will suffer a breakdown, as I typically do. You'll have to figure out how to recover your condition now that you no longer have access to corporate pharmaceuticals that were keeping you alive. Fantastic. At the start of each cycle, you roll your action dice. These dice can be used to perform actions on the station. This number of dice rolled is based on your current condition. The worse your condition, the fewer dice you have. Once you have used your dice, you cannot take any further actions and must rest to recover them, ending the current cycle. Energy. You also need to eat to survive. This is represented by your energy bar. You can refill your energy bar by eating, but first you'll have to find somewhere to get food. Your energy depletes by 2 segments each cycle. If it becomes empty, you will be starving. When starving, energy loss becomes condition loss, and your condition will also deplete at a double rate per cycle. Okay, I'm gonna pretend that I understood that. I do understand that, but they kind of like made it worse by making it very wordy. Essentially, no food, start to die. Food, good. You know, like, it's just... Yes, no, it made sense. It just made it so wordy. What's up, Ronan? How are you today? All right. Oh, these are the dice? So I can, okay. Let's do... What? How do I... Hello? What do I do with this? Dragos is standing in the corridor when you close up the container. I don't know what the fuck I just did. I think I'm fucked up. I did not know how to spin the dice. What's up, Soup? After so many streams, I forgot it's 7 p.m. Eastern and I'm Central. It never changed. Oh, okay. Well, you gotta mix it up sometimes. Do you want to know about XP or you want to explore that on your own? I will let you know once I figure out how to actually use the dice because I think I fucked something up. I like when you say a word in an interesting way. Oh. Yeah, I do that sometimes. It's because my mouth moves faster than my brain sometimes, and it's trying to keep up, but it's doing its best. What's up, Pastel? Welcome in. How are you guys doing? What's going on? We're at the soap store. I'm at soap. He's wearing his headset, and in the harsh light of the corridor, you realize it's implanted. Drone sits on his shoulder. Its cache of sensor eyes rapidly irising. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? I don't remember his voice already. Not good. What if I say not good? Then he could give me some ideas. The drone chirps, Dragos nods. You notice that beneath the operator's rig, his chin is marked by burns and blotches. I know the container isn't much, but it'll keep you safe. He pauses, so I'm not gonna chit-chat too long. You well enough to work? 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 Should I say? I should question it. Look, I'll be honest with you, Sleeper. I didn't pull you out of that container out of my goodness of my heart. He looks away. At the yard, it's simple stuff. We hack these old hulls down, sell them off to the shipyards or the bright market dealers for cryo. Occasionally, we pull out some tech, something with a bit more value, but most of what comes in is scrap. It's hard to find good hands here, but I figure as a sleeper, you'll be used to the manual labor, and obviously I'll slip you a few chits of commission based on what you turn up. I'm gonna keep asking questions to piss him off. Chits? These. He pulls out a handful of small metal bars. Air-walled cryo. Isolated from the market. It's what we use for trade out here. He stuffs them back in his pocket. He shuffles his feet nervously. Look, I wouldn't usually do this. In my opinion, you'd be best suited moving on as quick as you can. And sleepers, well, he trails off. But things being the way they are for me at the yard, he pauses. I need the help. I don't know what's happening to his voice chat. We're just gonna let it happen. He said, Lord, it's between me and God what this man ends up sounding like by the end of stream. Here we go again. Asking him why. Every turn I have a chance to ask him why. He gives me a long-winded answer, clearly at his wit's end. Why? It's getting more Irish. I've never done an Irish accent until today. It's just what's happening. Accents have changed, you're right. And it continues to change in seconds of notice. Why? Things are a little tight as all. I owe a little cryo to a client here or there. He pauses, thinking of something else to add. Look, just come down to the yard when you're feeling fresher. There's plenty to do. Will do. Why? God damn it, I wanted to ask why again. He nods distractedly and turns and walks away, the drone hopping along ahead of him. See you later, he calls back. Looks like it's time to get to work. Okay, dice. How do we do dice? What am I doing? What? It did very well, to be honest. Wait, what did well? You roll? I don't know how! What button? What do I press? It didn't tell me. I've been picking them up and putting them back down. I don't know what to do. What do I do with them? You'll figure it out soon. Oh, I'm not supposed to. Oh, it's like a circle. Oh, okay. All right, so what do we got? Container, Dragos' yard. Passage into the low end? Oh, it's a toll. After some spacers cause some trouble in the low end, Yatagan have imposed a toll for entry. No one gets in without paying. Okay, well, bet. I guess I'm not gonna be doing that until I'm working. All right, we gotta work. I work hard for the money, chat. Actions are the primary way you interact with the world of Citizen Sleeper. To perform an action, click and drag your chosen action dice to the slot. Ew. Okay, click and drag the chosen action dice to the slot. Hull dissection. Even the rustiest hull can hide valuable components and materials. Extracting them means cutting carefully and skillfully. Actions reward you with clock progress, energy, condition, or items depending on their outcome. There are 3 types of outcome. Positive, the action goes better than expected. Neutral, the action succeeds. Negative, the action fails. What if it just does nothing? I feel like neutral should be the action does nothing. Well, I guess action fails. I don't know. Anyways, repeatable action, manual salvage. It's going to take some time to sort and cut your way through the towers of salvage, but you are no stranger to hard labor. Okay. 100% chance positive, 50% chance neutral. Okay, so the higher the dice, the better chances I have. Okay. Interesting. I'm not going to remember any of those percentages. Hello. Hola. ¿Cómo estás, Jesus? Welcome. Okay. Actions display information about their type, risk level, and the skill and modifiers that apply to that action. Even the rustiest hull can hide valuable... Oh, wait, I already did that. Okay, type 1, either critical or repeatable. Critical actions can be only performed once. Okay. Risk, either safe, risky, or danger. Okay, got you. Safe, no loss of condition, energy, or cryo. Risky, negative outcome means cryo or energy loss. Danger, negative outcome means condition loss. Neutral outcome can mean cryo or energy loss. Skill, which one's skill? Oh, right here. The skill that this action requires, either engineer, interface, endure, intuit, or engage. Modifier either -1 or -1, 0, +1, or +2. This is added to the action dice when slotted and improves its value. Some actions require a +1 to perform. Wait, let me go back. Oh, I can't. Well, that's it then. I'm locked in. What's up, Elix? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Soup, yeah, and Soup is here. Okay, so am I doing this right now? Dragos is tied up in something ugly, and if he misses a payment or two, things could get nasty. Okay, back in business. Every salvager knows they are always just one lucky haul away from their next payday. Okay, so since this one is safe, we should do this one. And see what happens. Okay, I did it. Actions often progress clocks. Clocks are displayed below the actions that fill them, and they track your actions and how they affect the world. Filling a clock means something good or bad is about to happen. Some clocks, such as the one tracking Dragos' debt, are cycle clocks. These clocks tick themselves once each cycle and can complete without player input. Any active cycle clocks will be displayed. Okay, interesting. All right, we have a lot to learn. Okay, so since this is risky, let's try this guy. Come on, come on. In Citizen Sleeper, you will unlock drives as you discover more about yourself in the world. Drives guide you in pursuing specific objectives, depending on which path you wish to take. You can track drives, and any tracked drives will place a yellow marker on locations that will help you pursue your goal. Access your drive menu via the arrow buttons at the top of the left screen. Okay. I have to find a doctor? Oh, okay. You are now free to explore Erlin's Eye and make a life for yourself here. Try tracking a drive to help you survive, look for food, and keep your energy up. And a way to recover condition. Fill clocks to progress stories and find new opportunities. Remember to end cycle at your home when you're out of dice. Okay. Use mouse wheel or W and S to scroll along. Okay, perfect! Yay! We did it! There is a piss break in 30 seconds. It's in 30 seconds. What are you talking about? It's in 30 seconds. It's not yet. It's coming up though. We're gonna do, okay. Let's do this here and see if we can get a good outcome. Perfect. And then we're gonna do this. Just makes sense. Yeah, but I have I have the timer on, and that's the correct one. It's been, because I didn't run ads until like a minute into stream, so. All right, now it's time for the piss break. Somebody's getting ahead of the curve here. So yes, it is time for the piss, everybody. So get your pissers ready. Exclamation point piss if you're interested in piss. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right. Chest. Can I take the chest with me? You played so much. Okay. Just. You look traumatized.
Command to all AAF battalions. Order across all active fronts and supply lines. AAF forces may encounter unmarked soldiers wearing black. What's up, Eula? Tag made.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
I was...
Come back! Oh, why did I bring? Okay, we needed force, but Lucio, you're back.
Take main. 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 Take main.
Are you saying take me or tank
Take
me?
main. Take main. Take main.
Take me! Take
Take
me!
main.
Take me!
Yeah.
I thought you said shit, baby.
Hey, Ray,
What?
Ray.
I know,
I'm
we just
falling.
go. Oh, don't. Oh,
No.
actually don't. Okay, so I think we're I think we're prolonging the inevitable, Buster. I'm right after you.
Wait, zap me.
Kai, zap! Kai, bring us back! Bring us back! The ketchup was hydrophobic, and the shawarma was very wet. I am so goated with the sauce, dude. Thank God I'm not hydrophobic, because the sauce wouldn't touch the shit.
Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. Hope the piss was good. I filled up my water. Oh. Hi, Florida. How are you doing? Well, I should have known that was coming. Hola, Mauricio. ¿Cómo estás? Welcome in. All right. So we got the work done. I don't think there's anything more I can do now that I'm out of dice. So if I leave... Oh, shit, but we're gay. Let's go. We're getting the shit. We're getting work done. And we're gay. You love to see it. We're just over-accomplishing. Wait a minute. We're overachieving. That's what I meant. I'm like, there's another word. Shit. We also got a couple stream streaks that I didn't get to. We've got Peasy coming in with a 3 stream streak. Thank you so much, Peasy. And Florida coming in with a 60 stream streak. Let's fucking go. That is 60 bonks to my fucking head. Damn, how am I alive right now? That's crazy. Gay all year round, not just during June. Exactly, like the way God intended. Hitting the big 2 stream streak. I'm so sorry. Hey, get your zaps. Only 1 channel point. Only 1 storm crystal, and it never goes away. That's my consolation. I'm so sorry. I have no control over that. All right, what's this? Assist shipbuilder. Oh, I could have done this. Oh. Well, I can't. How can I get this back? Is there any way I can get this back, or is that just it? Survive. Repay Dragos. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, so it's like what I'm focused on at the moment. How do I get out of here? Okay, is there anything I can do to eat? Rotunda. Steal dog plants? Jesus Christ, so many things made me able to do stuff. What's this one? Merchants willing to run the gauntlet of the Helion system are rare, but those that do will always return. Okay. And this is salvage sortie. Salvage sortie? It takes several cycles to reach the Star Ward belt and return. Okay, interesting. And what do we got over here? Okay, quite a bit of things that we are unable to do because I got no dice because I thought I only had those things to do. So why is this yellow? Is this going toggle tracking? Okay, hold on, okay. So this is where I can get that done. Okay. I feel like I need to help Dragos. I don't want to just leave him high and dry, dude. Who's rotund? The Rotunda, of course. Oh, thank you. Muchas gracias, Mauricio. I appreciate it. Thank you. It does. I love Minecraft, and it's very chunky and blocky like that. When I actually clean, I end up finding so much trash and I hate it. Honestly, yeah. If I cleaned, I probably would too. I'm kidding. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I find stuff. It's just, I don't do it as often as I do. But when I do, boy, do I. Am I right, ladies? Anyways, let's get back into it. I think I just gotta sleep at this point. Where did I sleep? All right, let's end the cycle. I hope. Damn, that was a quick ass day, dude. That was a quick ass day. I would like to help Dragos. What? This time, you don't wake up. Instead, the ghost of the station that's shifting skeletal ring surrounds you. Did I fuck up? It says I don't wake up. For a moment, you're gone, absent from your own body, stretched out across a colorless void. Then the connections begin to establish themselves, thread tugging on the edge of your mind. I am? Oh, well, I don't know how to eat. These threads become vectors of exchange and then extensions as you feel your thoughts slipping away down them, dissolving into millions of distributed nodes they connect to. You see the station. No, you feel the station, like a web of texture in a smooth black liquid. Touch it. You find a point in the station and you connect to it, pulse through it, follow loops and paths under and around it. You touch more points than you have fingers, and then you try, in a moment of impulsiveness, to connect them. The flow passes through you so rapidly that you feel yourself being carried with it, splitting and separating, eddying and gathering. As you do, things occur to you, things that you can't possibly know. You reach out, try to grasp them, and try to touch them too. You notice a tugging feeling pulling at you inconsistently, as if it were a small child. Somehow it is pulling in two directions at once. You look down. All of a sudden, everything shuts off. You come back trembling into this unfamiliar body, both yours and not yours, all at once. You find yourself standing in the container, eyes now open to the dark steel walls. You feel a change within you, a shift. You close your eyes for a second, and you feel it waiting there. The station splayed out across your mind, a storm of connective nodes, waiting to be explored, and then it's gone. Okay. So I gotta eat something. How do I eat something though? How am I gonna eat something though? Energy through sunlight? Is that gonna be? That can't be food. Like, let's see. Construction yards. How do I? Okay, where's the kitchen? Where do food go? Where food at though? There's a market. Ask for directions. Explore the market. Okay, that I'm not gonna be able to. Do I have money? If you can get the shipbuilder to notice them, you might be in. Okay. What is this? Rotunda. Old dock terminal. I guess, like, survive should probably be the one that I do. All right, so put this back. Okay, ask for directions. That's danger? Jesus Christ. Okay, so we should probably do this here. Please, please. Okay, good. And then we should do this here. Okay. So what did that get me? What is this? Bright Market is the busiest part of the Eye's lower rim. You can find anything and everything here. Okay. So this got me local knowledge, but find a doctor? Jesus. Oh, right here. Next comes the call from the enforcer at the door. You shuffle down the flickering hallway towards the open apartment door. You keep your head down and your shoulders high in the queue, trying not to bring attention to yourself. You were thankful for the tip-off that a doctor was operating out of this place, but now that you are here, you aren't so sure. The gang enforcer on the door, the flickering light strips, and the decaying hab block, they all have made the long queue a test of your nerve. But your options are few, and without a supply of stabilizer, this body, your body, will. You suppress a shiver and shuffle forward to the front of the queue. You try to find something to distract yourself. Look inside, look at the enforcer. Well, look inside. You lean against the doorframe and look into the apartment. The entryway is dark, punctuated by the green indicators of stacks of sealed containers. You lean in and see amber light filtering through a far doorway screened with a plastic sheeting, beyond which blurred shapes move. The slap of the enforcer's palm against the doorway jerks you awake. Wait your turn, he growls. After a few moments, a figure pushes through the doorway, and you catch a distant voice. Send the next one in, Toshiro. The enforcer jerks his head, and you slip inside, passing through the dark entryway and pushing through the plastic sheeting on the far door. The room beyond is bathed in warm light. A floor-to-ceiling transparent panel gives a full view of the bright market's sealed roof and the buzzing traffic above, and for a moment, you're transfixed by the motion. Come, sit, calls a sharp voice, and you see a silhouetted figure turned away, replacing the plastic sheeting over the frame of a simple folding bed. You make your way across the room. The figure turns as they do, you see an expression of confusion flash across their features. They open their mouth as if to speak. They blink, and then quickly regain their composure. Please, sit. They gesture to the bed and then turn to an open case of tools on the table. You sit. Sabine turns, how do we know their name suddenly? A compact diagnostic scanner of some kind in their hand. They hold it to their eye. Remain still, please. Their tone is clipped and businesslike. You stare ahead, still dazed from their expression when you first entered. Fear, recognition, sadness, unmistakably etched across their face. How long have you been in the station? They ask. The scanner still to their eye. A few cycles. They nod. It's good you came to me. They set the diagnostic scanner on the table. I'm going to start by assuming that you don't know anything. They take your arm and roll up your sleeve, inspecting your synthetic skin. Your body is dying. They say it without ceremony, without drama, but not without empathy. SNARP doesn't like to see its Give me a second. Proprietary technology let loose to prevent bodies like yours, frames as they call them, from being stolen, repurposed, or in your case, escaping. They built in a process of so-called planned obsolescence. Frames decay rapidly when not regularly injected with stabilizer, one which SNARP remains the sole producer of. They look up. Sound familiar? How do you know this? I'm always going to be asking questions. They shift in their seat. You aren't the first sleeper I've encountered. You wait for more, but they go back to their inspection. They swap to your other arm, running some thin metal device over your skin. You feel your forearm tremble. I'm sorry, Sabine says, and you're unsure if they mean for the cold touch or the metal or everything else. Emulations like you, sleepers as most people know you, aren't classified as people in any of the surrogate systems. You have no rights, no status. They focus hard on the inspection of your arm, and SNARP has no reason to release stabilizer into the market. Sabine looks up as if to apologize again, but they stop themselves. I know little of this is of use to you. They turn away, disassembling the metal instrument and cleaning it. Silence fills the room as Sabine works, and then the silence gives way to tension. You stare at their back, willing them to say anything, or something, anything. Sabine turns to face you. I may be able to help, they sigh, and you see the darkness under their eyes, hear the fatigue in their voice. They gesture to the door. You saw Toshiro outside. You nod. He works for my benefactor, Yadagan. They are influential in the low end. They give me the space to work, run the door, and take the profits. At the same time, I have to fix up their enforcers, tend to their implants, sew up their wounds. They look away. But Yadagan has connections, smugglers from the Starward Belt, mercenaries working for corporations on Ember. If they can source their stabilizer, maybe you'll have a better chance. Sabine sets down their slate, their notes complete. This is dangerous, and it'll be expensive, but I think we can do it. Another question. Sorry for requesting a reading heavy game. Oh, it's totally okay. I need to learn how to read. I didn't expect this to be a text-based game. Oh, I thought you were spectator. I was like, what do you mean? You're the one that requested it. It's like, what? It's what do you call this? Not a visual novel. What do you call it? It's a narrative. I don't know what to call it. I feel like it's got multiple, stuff going on. It's narrative driven. It's kind of like a visual novel type, but it's also got like the D&D type gameplay to it. Sabine sets down their slate and their notes complete. This is dangerous and will be expensive, but we can do it. Okay, why help me? Sabine walks away to the window, their face dappled by the shadows of passing drones. Let's just see if this works first. I'll let you know when I have a lead. You nod and leave. Sabine was still staring out, unmoving. When you reach the lower level of the market, you look back up through the panels of the roof to see if you can see their face, but the room looks dark against the lights of the market. You duck your head and walk off into the crowd. Okay, so they got my back. They can help me. What else can I do here? Oh, okay, it's waiting. It's a waiting game. Oh, I'm gonna die in the meantime, so that's cool. What is this? Food! Oh my god, it's food. D&D session when? Maybe at some point. No, but your names are the same color. So I saw the S and I saw the same color and I just skipped the rest, and that's all it took. Emphis. Okay. Emphis is busy, his broad face uplit by the makeshift gas burner in front of him. With precise, delicate movements, he lays thick chunks of marinated fungus into a dented wok, his other hand idly tossing a metal bowl of sliced vegetables and some red-flecked dressing. The smell is incredible. You watch as he fulfills a set of orders, heaping the fungus with the bright salad and depositing it in plastic trays. A stack of chits rattles in his apron pocket as customers file past the burner, handing over payment. Should I watch or approach? I feel like approaching would be probably... I'm gonna watch. Despite the queue, Emphis doesn't rush. He dresses each portion individually, squeezing precise slugs of liquid from an assortment of bottles into the bowl of torn leaves and bright slices before tossing them loosely together. Occasionally, a waiting customer might mutter something about efficiency, but Emphis remains steady in his process. After a while, the queue fades back into the crowd, and Emphis sets down his metal bowl and looks up across the burner to see you watching him. I can feel your eyes burning a hole in my bowl. Free sample? Yes, please. He gestures neatly. Come over. The smell is almost unbearably strong as he cooks. The earthiness of the fungus laced with something so spicy the smoke makes your eyes water. The heat from the burner is like a bonfire, and the skin hardens its glare. Oh, your skin, not skin in general. Your skin hardens in its glare. I know you sleepers, Emphis says while he cooks, his voice deep but clear. A hard life, a lot of stories. He glances up from beneath his cap with piercing eyes. I know. I'm going to tell him a story. You begin to tell him about your journey to the eye, and he nods as he cooks, his eyes never leaving his work. You tell him of the confusion, the pain, but also the sense of possibility and its sudden arrival. You tell him of the cold and dark of the container and the endless cycle spent within it. Now it seems you tell him like some dream that you once had but can never forget. You tell him the eye excites you and scares you, and you're unsure of where to walk, where to look, what to do. Eventually you tail off, running out of words. I could never do such things. I would never run out of words. He places a plastic tray of steaming fungus in your hands. Next time we can talk some more. He smiles. But next time, you pay. He slams a heavy hand against a button on the burner's side and shuts it off. The roar of the flame and its impressive heat fades. Next time then, sleeper. He waves you away and begins to oil the wok, Before you turn back to the alley, you notice the geometric patterns of circular scars across his forearms. It's surrounded with a constellation of glinting pin marks. You walk away, and as you do, you take a bite of the rich, spicy, delicately sweet fungus. Your taste sensors light up like a fusion reactor. You'll be back. Oh good, I'm not starving anymore! Oh my god! We did it! Wait for Sabine to acquire the stabilizer. Okay, so while we're while we're doing that, okay, get to know Emphas. Is that possible? No. Okay, I already did that, so we're gonna go back to Dragos. We're gonna see if I can continue my work. All right, let's do professional yapper. Hell fucking yes, if anything, that's what I am. Okay, let's do this and see if I can do this. Oh, negative outcome, god damn it. I still got money for it though, so that's okay. And now it is time to sleep. So we go sleep, I think. Empty container. Okay, is there anything else that we can do in the meantime? Sabine's surgery. Nope. Order fungus. What is this? Okay, that is the low and toll. Ort exchange. Sell components. Play the exchange. Oh, is this like gambling? Oh, maybe a little bit. All right, it doesn't seem like there's anything that I can do in the meantime, so we're gonna sleep and hopefully not wake up and be starving. It's gambling, that's why it's on the gambling scale. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I just saw odds and shit. Again, the skeletal ring of the station fills your mind. It sparkles with glittering lights like stars reflected in a winter lake. It is clearer, crisper than before. The threads still pull, but you remain in place, flickering in the flow. Between the threads, you see bright shapes, caches of shimmering light beneath your transparent crystal forms. You follow the path of a thread across the ring, through these forms, then leap off into the void. You begin to understand. These are nodes and connections, a map of information of communication. There are so many layers, so many loops, that it seems almost impossible to parse, but you begin to try. Focus on the threads. There are more threads than you can count. You choose one that passes nearby and approach it. As you inspect it, you understand why you instinctively chose the word thread when you first saw them. They are not single lines, but rough, fuzzy things, woven from data strings of all kinds. The threads and nodes, passages and puzzle boxes, one leads to another. There is so much here, so many answers, so many questions. All you need to do is follow the paths and open the boxes. You look out across this ghost landscape of exchange to see an opportunity. But then, that incessant tugging again, pulling at you. You look down again to see two lines, two threads pulling in different directions as if they were tied around you. The first? Okay, apparently I've made a very critical decision with that. I love that. The first thread leads out away from the station into the inky black. Someone out there is tracking you, hunting you, following the thread to you. They are in a ship, and the ship is approaching ever closer with each cycle. The second thread leads in, pulling deep into the station. Your gaze follows it, and this time you see something, a sphere shimmering above a strange, angular body. A pulse shoots out from it, passing over you like a torch beam, testing you, tasting you. You open your eyes, time is short. I said that today. Okay, so we're definitely gonna need to eat again. So, Story of the cloud. Something has changed inside you. You can now access the data cloud of the eye, a network of decaying protocols and data caches. While there, you can use dice and items to access systems and extract data, but be careful, these networks are old and strange. Click the eye button at the top of the screen to toggle this view on and off. Oh. Interesting. What's up, Seitiki? How are you doing today? Welcome. We're reading a story essentially and hopefully not making bad decisions, which, well, I can't make any promises, but I'm gonna do my very best. How are you? Data actions allow you to extract data from the networks of the eye. They work like dice actions, but in order to unlock them, you must match your dice to the one displayed on the right of the action. Okay. If you have a +1 or +2 modifier in the interface skill, you will be given more possible dice to match. You can use any dice that matches the dice displayed. Once unlocked, the data can be extracted. Okay. Well, I don't know if I want to do that just yet. Because I have to make sure that I can eat, but how do I have money? How do I know where my money? How do I know money? View character. Okay, what upgrade point do I have? Oh, I have none, so that's not gonna do much for me. Bottom of the screen? Oh, perfect. 50. How much is it? Oh, 15? Hell yeah. Give me that. Thank you, Empus. Okay. Okay. And now we're gonna do, thank you so much for the hydrate. Lord knows I need it. Starting to relearn how to ride a skateboard? Oh, let's fucking go. I've never ridden a skateboard. I think I'd hurt myself. I've done rollerblading and I had a scooter, but that's about it. If you eat in the game, you eat in real life. I fucking knew it. I thought I felt something. Oh, look, there's stuff over here. Are they doing something? I can't interact with them. All right, let's pay off Dragos's debt. Let's do this. Okay. And I got the negative outcome, but that's okay. We're working. Let's do this one. Give me the goods. Positive outcome. Let's fucking go. Okay. Let's do shipyard. Let's see what we got. Let's do this here. Oh, there I go. I used to have a motorcycle, fun fact. That's awesome. Listen, if I wasn't so scared of driving, I would love to have a motorcycle because I used to ride with my dad. What's up, Blarg? How you doing? Welcome in. Because he was big into motorcycles. But I think the closest I may get is maybe like what do you call it? A Vespa? I might get one. I think that could go crazy. But I think Mint's gonna get a motorcycle when we move and then I can just hang out on his bike. But that would be pretty cool. Okay, so I don't know if there's anything else I need to be doing. Repeatable actions. So both of these were repeatable, but I wanted to do something else. It seems like he has enough. Because I just need to fill this, right? Maybe? Let me see. Dragos pulled you out of the salvage and set you up. Perhaps you can repay his highness in time. What's his debt, though? How do I know what his debt is? I mean, I would hope that once I hit the jackpot, I'm gonna be able to do it, but what do I know? Okay, I don't have anything else. Steel dock plans. Havenage security has to have plans. Stealing them would be the fastest way to get to know this place. And the most dangerous. The rotunda of the old dock is filled with passageways and concourses leading to all kinds of docking bays. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I think I'm good to sleep now. I could see you getting a Vespa. Could you? Someone is tracking me. Okay. Okay, I can, and interesting. Okay. I'm learning. I am learning. Okay, what I'm gonna do is... Shit. As you close up, a voice echoes down the corridor toward you. What's up, Frosty? Welcome in. Sleeper, wait up. Turn. Feng is coming down the corridor towards you, a wonky grin on his broad face. Hey, glad I caught you. Do I know you? He grins. You do now. He puts a hand on your arm. I've seen you hanging around, just wanted to chat. You staying in that thing? He nods back to the container, shaking his head. Rough. It can be hard to get a start on the eye. He looks away down the passage. What was it that old Erlen said? The eye opens for us all? Nice idea, but well, not always very practical. He glances back at you. We do our best, but it isn't easy. I don't know. Can I do both? You pass together into the main hallway. No one's told you about Erlen? He's the founder of this place. That's why it bears his name. Havenage should organize some seminars. Not really my department, though. I'm with systems. Havenage? There's so many questions. We love asking questions. A 2018 Kawasaki Ninja? I don't know what that looks like, but I'm assuming it's like a sport bike. My dad had a Harley. I'm more drawn to Harleys for that reason. Like, the sport bikes are cool, but like, I just cherish, like, you know, your typical, what do you call them? What kind of bikes are those? I forget. I know they're called different things, but I can't remember for whatever reason. You know, the type of, like, an Indian or a Harley or the other ones who's, they're not choppers, but there's something else. I can't remember. But yeah, I'm more partial to those. Let's Havenage. Think of us as an administrative association for the eye. Depending on who you talk to, we're either emerged as a response to, or a continuation of Andre Erlin's original union. He smiles. Personally, I avoid the topic. He stops you in the quiet passage. Look, that's not what I'm here to discuss. I've been seeing some unusual network activity and, well, I know a little about you sleepers. I have a small proposition for you. He glances around. But this is not the place for it. I have an office just across the way. Give me a cycle or two to prepare, then when you're settled, stop by. He lowers his voice and gives you a dark look. In truth, I need you. If what they say is true about you sleepers, well, there's work that needs to be done. He pats you on the back, his voice brightened, his dark look suddenly gone. Stay clean, sleeper. He walks down the passage, raising a hand in farewell. Okay. What's up, Scorpy? Welcome in. How you doing? We have a Toyota in this community? We absolutely do. 2013 Toyota Tacoma. The GOAT. The motorcycle was when I was cooler and in a gang. God damn. You have a whole, like, life outside of this, don't you? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this and get some energy back. I thought this was gonna give me more energy. Apparently I'm dumb as fuck. Oh, it's because of the something else, isn't it? I don't know, dude. I'm trying. But at least now I don't need to spend my money. You got some crazy lore. Honestly, I feel like we all do. And that's why it's really cool to get to know one another. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is manual salvage. And that should get us the money that we need. For what? Don't know. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna attempt to steal the dock plans. Because I think I can do this. I think I can do this. Let's fucking go. All right. All right, you walk into the security office on a shift change and walk right back out. The moment, with the plans moments later. Simple. Hell yeah, let's fucking go. Okay. I'm doing decent. This game is interesting. I've never really played a game like this before, so I'm just getting used to it. It's like very narrative driven, which I'm usually against, but I'm giving myself into it. Partially because I have to, but also because why not? You know, we're doing it. How have you been? Oh, you said you were good. You're pretty good, yeah. Other than that, I was very productive at work, and I always like the days that I am, because it doesn't feel like I'm overworking myself, but I'm getting enough done, you know? Hey, you, want to earn a chit? Ankita stands beside a huge pile of tied together hull plates. She stretches out her back, her shoulders bulging beneath her flight suit. Make it 2. Ankita laughs. This goddamn station. She sighs and pinches the bridge of her nose. All right, come here then. You cross the docking concourse as she begins to split the plating into 2 bundles. What is it with this place? She asks as she angrily lashes the massive plates together. Everyone wants their cut. She straightens up to an imposing height, her armor plates creaking, and she looks you up and down. Or is it just that you all think I'm an easy mark? We all need to survive, because I am not about to be misogynistic in this bitch. If you decide you don't like it, feel free to drop it. I mean, I will play it up unless I finish it, I fuck it up, or if I genuinely cannot handle it for whatever reason. We all need to survive. Ankita softens. I get it. I do. She shakes her head. But if I could just go one cycle without some jumped up grifter trying to take me for an idiot, then that would be nice. Ankita hoists one bundle of plating onto her shoulder. Come on then, enough chat. You've got to earn those chits. You struggle to shoulder the plates, but you do eventually. Ankita gives you a look. Ship's this way. And she sets off down a gantry at impressive speed. As you catch up to her, she turns down a passage, whooshing through a small crowd of Steve doors. Why are you doing this to yourself? That seems like I'm gonna learn more about her. What's all this for? I'm gonna learn more about the lore. I'm gonna find out more about her. I feel like if I get more intimate with her, maybe we can kiss. No, I'm kidding. No, that might benefit me in the long run. You mean, why aren't I hiring those good folk? She nods back at the Steve doors. I've paid Havenage enough. They are currently rinsing me for a mooring. I can't vacate unless I either fix the ambergris or sell it off as scrap. Ambergris? I've heard of this. What? Ambergris? Oh, that's whale! That's whale! The whale, it's a whale, thing in a whale. I know that! Yes! Whale, it's a whale thing! A thing in a whale! I only know that from Bob's Burgers. What's up, Malix? Welcome in. How are you? What's wrong with it? Is that your shit? You know what? I'm gonna find out more about her lore. You catch on fast. She gives you another one of her looks. She rapidly turns another corner as you trail behind. She got cut up pretty bad on her last job since I had to moor up here for a spell. But since then, it's only gotten worse. Someone got in and sliced the core from our ship mine, so now she's gone dark. She sifts the panels on her shoulder. The upshot is that I'm short one ship mind with a ton of repairs to do, and the rest of the crew signed off at the moment they got wind they'd be stranded. So yeah, it's been a time. Anything I can do to help? I just find you on TikTok once more? Well, thank you for deciding to pop in. I'm playing a community-picked game called Citizen Sleeper. It's selected by spectator if you see them in the chat. Yeah, it's my first time jumping into it. It's very narrative-driven, very, very wordy, but thank God we like to talk, right? I don't know. Got a ship mine tucked away on that frame of yours? For a moment, you aren't sure if she's serious. Ankita swings a place from her back, almost knocking you over in the process. This is me. She hauls the second bundle off your shoulder. You're the first person I've met here who might actually be considered helpful. She pauses, chewing her bottom lip. Look, you want help? Come see me. I need a hand putting Amber back together, and if you don't seem like the type to try anything stupid. She passes the bundles of plates through the ambergris outer lock and then turns back. Just don't go spreading all this around. Ankita throws you a couple of chits. She gives you a parting nod and ducks through the doorway. All right, get out of here, she calls back. And now we get the Muppet up. And now we get the Ruppet version. Hear me out, Ray. Hear me out. Are you talking about Ankita? Because same. But also what? She calls back and the lock slams shut. We got money! She's not a hear me out. She's hot. Why won't people understand? Hear me outs are things that aren't conventionally attractive. She is conventionally attractive. Hear me out would be like looking at this fucking space station and be like, hear me out. Hear me out. You know? This game does have hear me outs. I'll be the judge of that. I'll be the judge of that. Because if Sonic the Hedgehog and robots like Ramatra and Revenant are no longer hear me outs, then Ankita is not a hear me out. That is a whole person. That is a human being. So, respectfully, you're wrong, but you're also right. She is beautiful. All right. Anyways. Crussel? What is that? Crussel? Is that in this game? Or is that something I have to Google? Okay, let me look at it. I don't know why I'm not aware of what this is. Crussel. In what way? Like, in what way? Like, it's cute. They have a plush that's really cute, I'm not even gonna lie, because it's a big rock with claws. But like, chat, here, I'm gonna share this with you guys so we can all be the judge. This is Spectators Hear Me Out. This is a plushie, isn't it cute? That's so cute. Oh my god. My plushie's gonna be so much cuter. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. The back. Is that making you feel some type of way? Big meaty claws. That is the reason. 6 legs. Okay, but as far as I'm concerned, this is an animal and that's concerning. Do you have a thing for crabs in general? Like, you go to the beach, it's a field day. I mean, I will accept it as a hear me out, but I will judge you for it. Okay? Those are my terms and conditions. Crab sexual. That's something. That's probably something we shouldn't have said. All right. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have going on? Got a drink. If you're unsure if your frame can metabolize alcohol, but this fungal drink fermented along the greenway seems like a good test. Buy rations? Yeah, let's do both of these. Overlook regular. Okay, let's try this. Tali keeps some expired Solheim rations. Okay. All right, good. I just want to like get involved with some things. This will be ready next turn. Play the exchange. Okay, or hungry for new hardware. Well, I don't have any. Okay, so I haven't done any of that. I'm just making sure I'm like, okay, I technically could have until I bought those things. What is this? Shipyard. Okay. Empty container. Dragos. Oh, look. You arrive into a buzz of activity at the yard. Red, blinking lights flash across a vast dark shape suspended below the dome. They flicker across scorched hull plates and bent structures spilling from holes in the twisted shape. The cutter is huge and has been torn apart in some violent encounter. She is a beauty, isn't she? I totally forgot his voice now. She is a beauty, isn't she? Drago stands to the side, focused on the hulking ship as it's lowered into the yard. She is. I'm gonna be nice. I should thank you. I like that you said Harley Quinn is very attractive, as if she is not conventionally attractive. Yes, I agree with you. But if you're trying to infer that she is a hear me out, that's where you're wrong. All right, I should thank you. This place was on its last legs when you turned up, and now look at this. The ship descends slowly, its interior visible through multiple hull breaches. You struggle to gather the same enthusiasm as Dragos for this monster's craft. You can't help but think of what became of its crew. I'm gonna ask, though. I'm gonna ask. If it's a human, it's not a hear me out as a rule. Absolutely. Because if it's a human and you say it's a hear me out, that's kind of insulting. You know? Because humans should be attractive. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder, you know, with humans. But other than that, know what happened to the ship. Not my concern, he shrugs. The ship creaks like a calving iceberg as it reaches the base of the yard. Dragos is visibly excited. I know I said you shouldn't stick around, but I'm gonna need some help with this one. It's coming back a little bit. The drones start to crawl over the hulk, their lights illuminating flashes of dented hull. Watching, you wonder if you arrived in similar fashion, locked inside that container. The wreck of the SNR freighter lowered into the yard like a corpse ready to be butchered. Or was the container delivered to Dragos on its own, a womb for your rebirth into this strange station? You shudder. Perhaps if you could learn something about this ship, you might be able to trace the path that led you to this yard. Dragos squeezes your shoulder. After these past cycles, I think we're up to it. What do you think? You see the fading name of the ship emblazoned on its side, Winter Light. Let's do it. He claps you on the back. Glad to hear it. Come back in a few, and we can make a start. A real beauty, Dragos repeats, perhaps just to himself. You take one last look at the shattered ship. As the drones start cutting and then slip out of the yard, feeling suddenly cold in the empty passage. So that seems like we did something. Oh, we paid off the debt! Oh my god, I love that. Flame Master, what's up? Welcome back. How are you?
Welcome back.
Tutorial, character, and upgrades. You completed your first drive. Each drive completed unlocks an upgrade point to spend on your upgrading your character. Access your character menu. Okay, perfect. Let me take a look-see. Sunbathe dice action allows energy recovery at home. Okay. What? Hold on. Oh, is this, wait, what? Chance to gain energy after any engage option. Chance to gain random scrap item on engineer action. Chance to gain cryo on interface action. Let's do this one. Yeah. Scrap might go crazy. Because I know I can do something with scrap and I'm doing a lot of work. So that might go crazy. Okay, Dragos' nerve. Drago seems increasingly nervous about your presence in the yard. You're not sure if he's going to hold his nerve much longer. Okay, interesting. It's not going to tell you something here. Do you want me to tell you? How crucial is it to the understanding of, the, like, what kind of thing is it? Okay, let me see. Rewire drones. Ankita has a couple of glitch repair drones in storage. If you can rewire them, and they can repair the ambergris for you. Fairly essential game mechanic about drive. Sure. Sure. Okay, nope, that's not here yet. Okay. I'm good with that right now. Okay, I think the only thing I have left to do is they are finite. You can fail them, losing XP point forever. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I feel like I kind of understood that. Because you can see the clocks running out, and these are tied to clocks. Okay. Let's do, what is this? Sleeper. Fang catches your attention as you approach the Havenage building, leaning against a bay door to the side of the entrance. You approach. Easier to come in this way. Security, all that. He gives you a look, you know? He slams a button and the bay creaks open, blinking lights in the dark behind it. You follow Fang inside. Truth be told, I don't spend much time upstairs. This is where I work. The door hisses as it closes behind you. The bay is filled with pieces of hardware, all rigged up to generators and diagnostic slates and things you don't recognize that glow with blue screen light. There is a chorus of hums that blend into a single wave of static, filling the dark corners of the room. Fang leans on a server stack and gestures around. You like it? What is all of this? Anytime there's a question, I'm gonna ask it. He taps a nearby server stack, which bleeps in response. This is my treasure trove, all dredged up from the sea of systems we call the Eye. You wouldn't believe what this place runs on. He steps over to a towering block, speckled with vents. Some of these systems are from the original station. Whatever that is, the one Solheim built. We had to invent new components, repair things we've never built, reverse engineer entire subsystems into existence. Residents here look up to the Eye and think they're seeing a constant concrete reality. But this place is a system in a constant flux, decaying and growing, collapsing into new configurations. It's pronounced A, or is it AE? I have no idea. A? What's up, Nico? How you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome to story time with me. A? Is that it? A1? He walks down between the hardware stacks and you follow. We're keeping this place alive, but also remaking it into something new, dragging it away from those corporate origins. He stops. At least that's what I'm trying to do. He turns back to face you among the flickering machines humming all around you. I know you can see this too, Sleeper. All these systems and sections. You can't you? I can see it. It makes sense, right? You are between here and there, between the people and their systems. You light this place up like a beacon. That's what I need. You glance at the lights around you, and as you do, they seem to flicker, to realign, to follow your gaze. Fang notices it too. I'm guessing being a beacon isn't always ideal when you're on the run, though. They're tracking me. He pats you on the shoulder. Maybe I can help with that. There's a lot of old growth in this place. Subsystems I can't see. Access protocols lost to time and decay. Secrets. A shitload of secrets. With your help, I can unlock this place. Break off those last ghost limbs of corporate control. He lowers his voice below the hum. Even in Havenage, there is old growth. Those whose roots trace back into those bad old days. You help me dredge up the past, and I'll see what I can do about that tracker of yours. He winks. What do you say, Sleeper? Well, I'm in. I got nothing to last, nothing to lose. Fang pumps his fist and claps you on the shoulder. He meets your eye. You won't regret it, Sleeper. Fang passes you a ragged-looking metal tab. A gift. He smiles. It's Solheim Cipher. I dug it up from the depths of the station. Slot that into an old network gate and you'll be able to pull out all kinds of secrets from the nodes inside. He walks you back to the front of the bay. Start by bringing me whatever you can turn up. Use that emulated mind of yours and see what's out there. Let's get a picture of how things are. Those above, he nods at the ceiling, have granted me an acquisition budget. I can pay for whatever useful data you bring in. I know you need it. He slams the door button again. Keep it quiet and keep it clean, Sleeper, and I'll see you soon. You step, blinking, back out of the passage. Those flickering lights still in the back of your mind. All right, so this is gonna help me. Let's see, hold on. This is gonna help me extract the past. Okay, so that is probably here. Match input. Okay, well, I don't have that one. Let's try this one. Bypass. Extract data. Cool. Okay, what else do we have? Anything? Solheim Cipher. How do I find that? Let's try it. Would it be weird to be attracted to a 1974 Chevrolet Camaro? That is a hear me out. I will say. Okay, let's see if we've got any other ones we can get for the time being. Oh, wait, there's more. Okay, it doesn't seem like I have the ability to get any more of these, I don't think. I can't tell which I've already explored. Okay. We've done that. What is this? Deliver data. Do I have the data? That's not it? Okay, I thought it was. It's just a key? Okay. Well, never mind then. But I do have this now. The first thing you see on entering is the glint of Toshiro's implants, like a cat's eyes, in the dark of the corridor. He nods you in as you arrive at Sabine's door. The entryway is still dark, and you push through into the sheeting into the surgery. I have it. Sabine stands with the case open in front of them. A set of vials lined up inside, separated by foam inserts. They pick one up, rotating it in the warm light. I have no idea how yet again they trailed off. We should treat this with caution. It looks authentic, but I have no idea if it really is what it appears to be. I'm the test case? That seems to be the case. Unfortunately, I'm not sure we have another choice. They gesture for you to sit in the bed. The stabilizer works under a similar principle to an immunosuppressant in the transplant operation, in that it stops your body from rejecting the unfamiliar part of itself. In the case of your frame, the unfamiliar part is each of your biosynthetic organ groups, which over time are identified by your body as foreign material and therefore must be eliminated. Sabine holds up a vial of the would-be stabilizer. However, unlike an immunosuppressant, the stabilizer doesn't do this by limiting your entire immune system. Instead, it re-encodes your biosynthetic organs with new protein chains which act as passcodes within your immune system. The stabilizer refreshes those passcodes, keeping your frame from rejecting all of its own organs. Which means the stabilizer should be able to encode any organic or biosynthetic matter to be accepted by your immune system. They glance away. At least if the stabilizer is genuine, the only way to know if for sure is to inject the vial. They begin redying the syringe. I will start with a small dose to limit the risk. How sure are you? I'm working with the best guesses here, but the vials, it looks authentic. Sabine cracks the glass neck of the stabilizer vial and uses a syringe to extract a fraction of the liquid. They tap the syringe and you watch as if any sign might emerge from the clear liquid. You barely feel the needle, your frame registering the initial injection, but with little response. A sensation begins to spread from the site, a fizzing, trembling wave that disperses through your arm with incredible speed. Your vision goes white, and when it returns, Sabine appears encased in shards of sparkling light that slowly fade into darkness as you settle back against the bed. You swim in darkness, muffled noises like an argument heard from underwater, prickling waves of cold. When you sit back up, Sabine is sitting in a chair by the window, facing away from you, backlit by the glow of their slate. Awake? What happened? Oh, yeah, you got your zap. The stabilizer is genuine. They sit down beside the bed. I don't know how Yadigan acquired a case of this stuff, but they did. Sabine looked troubled, distracted. You should rest some more, but you're going to have to do that somewhere else. They gesture to the door. I have other patients. Sorry. Sabine nods towards the case. I'm afraid I can't offer you any more doses. You're going to need to pay for your next dose. Silence fills the room, and they return to their glowing slate. Looking around the room, it seems different somehow, as if things have moved or been shifted. You wonder how long you've been out. Sabine? Nothing comes free, sleeper. Remember that. You manage to get to your feet and wander out into the hallway. The queue stretches down the flickering corridor. Toshiro stands impatiently by the door and fixes you with a glare as you leave. You lower your eyes as you stumble past, somehow faintly aware of the station spinning beneath you. We did it! We did the thing. Okay, let me go to the bar and get rations. We gotta get rations. Yorgis, thank you so much for the hydrate. How'd you know I need it? I almost just choked. That was crazy. The Ford Durango, for those who don't know, was the Ford version of the El Camino. I gotta look at these. I don't know what any of these look like, just based off the name alone. Okay, we got rations. We're good there. I guess I can do this. I want to become the Overlook regular. Okay, let's see. Let's do this. Let's do the repairs on the Amber. Very cool. That's not timed, so we don't really need to do anything crazy there. What's this? All right, let's do this. I can buy scrap. Positive outcome. Let's fucking go. That gave me energy. I'm doing great. Okay. I just wish I had more dye, but when I wake up, I will. Okay, let's see if anything else can be done. I don't think I have any data, but I will check tomorrow. I helped. Oh, cycle clock. Okay, so she is leaving at some point. Let me see. Oh shit. We're gonna take one more piss break, guys. I'm actually enjoying this. I'm actually like calculating everything. It's kind of pricking my brain a little bit. I'm not the channel point redeemer streamers deserve, but I'm the one they need. I feel like I deserve you. I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but you know, whenever the streamer's thirsty, I'm here. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, it's time for the consequences of our thirst. We're gonna piss, all right? So exclamation point CPB from our mods to get everybody going and aware of what's going on. And if you guys want to hang out and find your piss partner, exclamation point piss. All right, enjoy your piss. I'll see you guys in a little bit. A Big Joe, if you will. Not sponsored. Okay. Oh!
Did you?
I knew we could interact with the vent, but I didn't want to, and you just were like, you know what?
I was curious.
And somehow it still.
Who's in the car?
Whoa.
I don't know.
Your mama.
That's Kai.
Girly.
Okay, you just sleeping? All right, hold on a second. Hold on, I'm just gonna. You're gonna be fine. Is this your truck? Ooh, ooh. Afternoon, officer. Nothing. Nothing going on over here. Just hanging out. Just a good, upstanding citizen, picking up trash, dumping it on the ground by accident. You didn't see that shit. Fuck. Can you stop overreacting? Here, give me your hand. Oh, he's dead! Oh, no! No, is he? Yeah, I killed him! Hold on. Okay, no.
You killed your boyfriend.
Yeah, it was bound to happen. Oh, shit.
Did you revive
No!
Oh my god!
I was carried!
Favorite racing game is Roll Cage on the PS1. I haven't heard of that. What? Roll cage. That's an interesting name. What are you in a cage or like, and you roll? You've never been to Germany in the red light district? Is that where NASCAR takes place? I mean, not NASCAR. I meant GTA, not.
Thank you, guys.
Are you kidding me? Is that where
I
NASCAR?
don't think NASCAR.
Oh God, I hear a bear.
Just keep it going, keep it going. I'm gonna watch the back end. Oh yeah, he's in the back. Go, just go. Full send, full send, full send, full send.
This isn't the road. This isn't the road.
Just full send it! I don't know why. What the fuck? He's in the RV! What the fuck?
All right, we're back. And I've discovered more that I can do. I'm getting into it. I'm getting into it. Honestly, I'm getting into it to the point I did not expect to do 2 piss breaks during this stream. I expected to be 1 and done and just end at the 2-hour mark, but like, I need to know more. It's not even that. It's just, I like figuring things out. It's the autism. It's in there. It's in there. It's a desire. It's a yearning to know and to learn. Yo, what's up, Prism? How are you? It is so good to see you. Hello. Welcome in. Everybody say hi to Star Prism. She is a rainbow deco VTuber. She's super pretty, super cool, and super sweet, and you guys should definitely drop her a follow. Hey mods, can we get a shout out for Star Prism? Mr. Peepee, are you in the room with us? Can you give Star Prism a shout out? Maybe that would be so sick. Oh, what's up? I love shapes and colors. Me too. Me too. What's up, Alex? How you doing? It's technically not a Muppet. We don't use the M word because that's copyright infringement in the fridge. It's in the fridge. We cannot. We can't get in the fridge. So we either call it the Ruppet or Rain Buppet or Ray Puppet. Any of those are fine. We do our best. So. Thank you for giving Star Prism a shout out. But yeah, you guys go follow her. Go check her out. She's super cool. She's super colorful. So if you love colors and sweet people and funny people, there she is. She's perfect. How have you been, Prism? It's so good to see you. I'm playing a game that I never thought I'd be playing, which is a lot of reading. I don't like reading. I hate reading, but I'm getting into it. So that's how you know the game is good. It's called Citizen Sleeper. It's like a narrative, story-driven, visual novel type, D&D, turn-taking type game, strategy, all that. You know, it's got stuff in there. I've never seen much of it, but also say, I know, dude, it's just, why do I do this to myself? I didn't. It was a redeem from our community member, Spectator. They redeemed this for me to play, so they spent 50,000 channel points on it. I gotta do it. But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I'm actually about to unlock a door. Check this out, chat. Check this out. Check it. Watch me do things. Look it. I'm figuring it out. I unlocked it. Oh, there's another one. Never mind, I didn't do shit, chat. I didn't do fucking shit. I literally just put one key and it was like, all right, that was nice, do it again. Shit, all right, well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? A for effort, we tried. Yeah, so I only have limited ability as I do in general. And I gotta just try to do things. Maybe I could get one more drink. I'll get one more drink. Because if I get a drink, then I have this now. Overlook regular. Let's go. I don't know what it's doing for me, but it's something. Ooh, cutscene. We got a cutscene. The glass shatters on the steel bar beside you, and the taunts don't take long to follow. Uh-oh. Oh no, is it because I drank 2 drinks in one day? Uh-oh. I don't know. I hope not. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. Sitiki, I appreciate it. Hey, Haunt, the spacer calls across the room. What are you doing here? He laughs at his own lame joke. Playing human? What am I gonna do? What should I, I feel like I'm gonna start a fight. I feel like I should start a fight. No. What should I do? I'm gonna ignore him. You hunch a little further, staring at the hundreds of tiny impact points that scar the bar's surface. A hand falls on your shoulder, but as you flinch away, it pats reassuringly. You freeze in place. New person! Out. The voice comes. Wait, hold on. Is it mean? Or are they telling me out? What is the tone of this out? The voice comes from behind you, spat out like a shot. Oh, it's mean. It's mean. You turn to see bright eyes, dark hair, a stare that could breach the wall and vent you all into hard vacuum. And as you turn back to the spacer, I'm deceased. That's it. The second glass comes sailing through the air. Do I catch it or do I duck? Because I feel I'm gonna catch it. Oh, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Whoops. You reach up a hand and the glass shatters across your forearm, showering you in fragments. Whoops. Through the haze of the glass and the griol vapor, you see Tala leap the bar and close the distance to the spacer. Are they the bartender? The thud as he slams into the wall echoes around the bar like thunder. Now flanked by other figures, quick to their feet, Tala throws the spacer out through the door and stands silhouetted against the rotunda lights. You touch your arm and it feels wet. Good. Somebody helps you to your feet and back onto your stool. Broken glass rattles as it's cleared and a fresh measure of griol is glugged out in front of you. That same hand, warm, heavy, falls on your shoulder once more. He isn't coming back. We don't tolerate that kind of shit here. Tala flops onto the stool beside you. Let's get a look at you. Tala wipes the powdered glass from around the wound and someone places a bottle of alcohol and a metal tin with tweezers onto the bar. She disinfects them and then turns to you. That was an ambitious catch, she smiles, pulling a sliver of glass from your forearm. Stupid, but ambitious. You don't feel the pain, only the sting of a status messages your body delivers concerning dermal damage and exposed structures. You do feel the care, though, as Tala's bright eyes search your thick synthetic skin for splinters. I'm gonna watch her. I'm gonna actively connect my eyes with hers. Tala works with the skill of someone who has had to pick glass splinters from the skin of a stranger before. She hones in on each bright shard, all the time tapping the tweezer tips in little rhythms that only she can follow. Tala smiles to herself. So, you been on the eye long? Long enough. She laughs. Hey, you don't need to act tough with me. A splinter clinks into the tin. Not everyone is like that, idiot. We don't all hate you. She glances around. Some of the regulars, maybe they fear you. Maybe they're just curious. I don't know. But I do know that the Overlook is a safe place. I know what it's like to be new in this. Is it because I did the sneaky thing and got glass in my arm so I could talk to her, she could take care of me, and I totally did that on purpose? Is it? No, it's really like long enough. I think I've successfully dosed Linda with her antiviral and immune support, although I'm gonna start it out with every other day. What do you mean, start it out with every other day? Oh, okay, you're not gonna do it every day. I understand. You did it. Congratulations. Here, I'm gonna give you a round of applause. I had to give Harley injections once a week. She's picky. Well, you know, she's gotta get over it because this is for her good stuff. For her, what is the word or the phrase that I'm trying to say? It is for her, the benefit. I can't think of anything else. But anyway, couldn't think of whatever. Linda can get very ugly. Oh no, she's beautiful. She could never get ugly. What? You're just doing a fun voice? Oh, okay. I know what it's like to be new in this place. Trust me. She meets your eye. I'm not trying to convince you of anything or separate you from your tits. I just want you to know that if you need somewhere, you can always come here. I know the rations we got aren't much and the company is She leans in. Limited. But if you need work, I'll happily put you behind the bar. And if you need shelter, well, we can discuss that. You'll be safe. I usually have Francis on the door, but he's up in the Greenway this cycle, haggling with our supplier. Francis tends to be particular about what we serve, even if the clientele isn't. She places her tweezers in the tin with a clink. That's you, sleeper. Here. She slides a glass of Griol to you. This'll help. She stops, her hand still in the glass. Wait, does this help? I mean, can you get drunk? Let's find out. She laughs. Just don't sit here too long. I'd hate to see you become a real regular. She walks back around the bar, gathering the glasses as she does, and before long is retelling how she threw that spacer out to a new group that just wandered in, complete with dramatic actions. She gestures in your direction, and you instinctively look away, back to the worn surface of the bar. You take a sip of the Griol, and the earthy fungal tones fill your senses, almost blocking out sight and sound, like diving headfirst into a bog. You may not be able to get drunk, but this connection to something grown, something fermented, something old feels good. Cool. Cool little side thing there. She'll claw your face out. Oh, see, she's what my mom would call fresh. So she's a little fresh, huh? Trying to catch her do anything. That was the reason she used to be sedated for every vet appointment. Holy fucking shit. Harley wiggles around a lot, but he's super friendly and generally acceptant about most things. Kyung freezes up when you just pick her up. She just turns into a cinder block. That's it. So she'll kind of let you do anything because she's just frozen with fear. But if she's in a comfortable spot and you do something that she doesn't like, she'll let you know. Must ask a very important question. Are your polys sharp or can they be very sharp? It depends on the mood, honestly. Right now, they're kind of dull. They're a little pointy, though. You know, you hit them in the right spot and you won't be happy about it. Thank you for your question. Okay, we got nothing else going on. Buy some scrap. Let's buy some scrap. We'll have to work next cycle. We got some scrap. So now that we have scrap, let's go to the exchange. Can we do this? Ship mind fragment could be reassembled with the right tools. Oh, wait. Ship mind. Hold on a second. Okay. Unload containers. I'll buy one more. No, I won't. I don't want to do too much of something. Because then I'm not going to have any money left for anything else. Okay. Smooth edges, just like the brain. No, my brain is way too wrinkled, chat, and that's why everything gets lost in there. Okay. Just slips inside the folds, you know? Acquire stabilizer. 100. Interesting. Okay, I can't do that just yet. I'm doing a little bit of everything. Okay, that's 15. Already. I'm just checking everything to make sure that I'm not missing anything. I don't know why that's locked. What is this? Okay, she's only there for that much longer. Okay, we're gonna... Let's see. What is that noise? Oh, this is where the ship mine thing is. What is... Oh no, it's just the music? Study the winter light. Where's that? Oh, right here. Forensic trawl? Okay. Okay. Maybe that's what we'll do. Alright, let's try this again. It's just, I don't like missing things, and if I miss out on things, I'm gonna be very upset. That's the only part of these games that I'm not a big fan of. Okay, so what we're gonna do is check to see what data we can get. Let's try this one. We'll get a couple things of data. Okay, we got an encrypted key. As you drift back from the node, something latches onto you. A thread strung tight around you. It tethers you in place. A taste. The voice makes you shiver. Its source somehow both distant and close behind your ear. You see a distant glint of light shut off, and then suddenly a shape is at your side. It stalks around you, circling like a shark, like a wolf. Entity unknown, astringent, processing. I'm gonna stay still. Please hold. The thread around you thickens until it's a ring, a cylinder, a tunnel of light circled around you. It is blinding for a moment, and then it is gone. As it fades, you see a figure, a creature in front of you. Its strange head flickers between different angles, reading you. What did you do? What are you? The shape paces around you on lithe legs, though there is no ground here to pace on. Entity, identity, origin, serial, cadence. The figure faces you expectantly. Sleeper, Essen Arp. Unknown, known. The figure's strange head rotates. Brackish signature, of and not of, and tempting interface. As the figure speaks, more threads begin to spiral from its head. Thick, snaking, vine-like ribbons that flex and wave. They approach with intent. I'm gonna say stop. The figure halts its threads, its head twitching. Entity, your identity is unknown. We only seek to correct illegalities. Can you confirm your legal right to sentience? I'm a person? Incorrect. You are an entity. All at once, Hunter's head is directly in front of yours, blocking your vision. You stink of their taste. The one from the sealed dock. Hunter shimmers with fury. I will find access. I will interface. Sealed dock? An entity hides in the rotunda. You are its puppet. Hunter extends a razor-edged thread. I will not be diverted from my task. It glows with murderous intent. I'm gonna hit it, apparently. You lash out with all your force, not a physical strike, but a focusing, a spike of interference, leaping out like the tip of a spear. Hunter stumbles, shifts, separates. Wake up. You open your eyes, blinking back into the station light, shaking with fear. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Let's be real, Hunter is a baddie. Are you saying hear me out for that? I mean, I'm open to it. Do we see another? Do we have one for 2? Let's try this. Bypass. Okay, we got some data. Let's fucking go. All right, we're done there. So what I'm gonna do is go to Fang and give him data. Very cool. And now we're going to go here and we're gonna open this door. Okay, we've done that. And now what? Oh, here we go. Neo-Vend. As you slip inside the sealed dock, a pulsing light grabs your attention. Among the discarded tubing and rusted plates, a machine flickers with a warm glow. I'm gonna look around. You don't know when this place was sealed, but from the state of the outer doors high above, it must have been decades ago. In this dark, cavernous space, debris sits in every corner, along with the traces of rough sleepers. Although none of it seems recent, looking past this layer of decay, you can see the now faded messages, symbols, and logos of the Eye's original corporate owners, still glinting in the shadows. Cherry Bomb from Has-Been Hotel count as a hear me up. She's like a Cyclops demon things. Hold on. I will be the judge of that. I will be the judge of that. I wouldn't say she's a hear me out because she's built very human-esque. She's essentially humanoid. Yeah, no, she's built to be cute. She's built to be attractive. Just because she doesn't have 2 eyes doesn't make her any less human, in my opinion. I feel like most cartoon characters, especially if they're humanoid, they're drawn to either be attractive or just kind of bland at that point. Yeah, she is no hear me out. Linda's taking a piss break. Oh, Linda, she's got to get with the program. Yeah. I mean, she's cute, but yeah, that's not a hear me out. Okay. Still glinting in the shadows. Okay, among all this, the warm glow of the machine seems to be the only sign of life. As you get closer, you recognize the machine's blocky shape, settled into an alcove in the side of the deck. A kind of upright cabinet, it is covered in faded logos and messages, from which you assume it was once an industrial vendor, intended to dispense and manufacture ship fittings and other mechanical parts necessary for the regular running of freight and resource extraction vessels. The manufacturer is listed as Neovend, and you remember an advert from long ago squeezed among all the off-world recruitment drives that assaulted every planet-born citizen, which chirpily sang that name over and over. You wipe a layer of dust from the cracked screen, thinking of those contractors squeezed by their own corporate employers to pay for every bit of minor maintenance on their rented ships. Entered your resignation, chirps a pre-recorded message, catching you off guard. Press some keys. You reach for the keypad and something begins whirring. At first it sounds like server motors starting up, but it quickly becomes a whisper, a whining, and then a multi-tonal voice that emanates from Neovend. Entity, they hiss, speak with me. Who's there? There is a squeal, almost like some strange mechanical swallowing or intake of breath, but before the machine speaks again. I have need of you. You have need of me. That squeal comes again, and you see that it is the 3D printing apparatus in the upper part of the machine resetting into place, so that each time the servos can be orchestrated to produce that whirring, whining voice. You are in danger. Are you the vending machine? I think I'm gonna ask about the danger. GLaDOS, I would say, is a hear me out, but a very popular hear me out. 3D printer be flirting. The machine creaks. You are marked for deletion, entity. Hunter tracks you. The screech rattles through the empty dock. You remember the strange head, the figure, the threads closing in. Who? The Hunter Protocol. They taste your signature. The sudden whine sets your teeth on edge. You have seen them. This is the gift of an emulated mind. You close your eyes and the skeleton of the station starts to thrum. Emulated minds are adaptable, move where neurons cannot. The mechanism resets, but emulation makes you target. Adaptable? Yes, you can move through networks, clouds, hardwares, software, Neovend wines. But you cannot hide there. Hunter is there. The servos judder the vending machine casing as they reset. Hunter searches for me also. Hide in this machine. You look at the ruined vending machine, an unusual hiding place for sure. Can counter Hunter, but need entity outside machine. The light flickers. Need you. A screen attached to the vending machine with a swiveling arm comes to life. It displays a flickering map of the station, ghostly threaded. The cloud points along the rimmed glow in deep red. Hunter is always gathering. Too much data. Must build nests, explains Neovend. Masters are gone, but continues hunt. Bring this data. Raid its nests. Masters? Station builders. Solheim. The machine rumbles impatiently. Long gone. Their protocols still haunt. Bring offerings. Save self. Neovend says pointedly. Mutual need means friends. They conclude. Tired of conversation. Tired of conversation. The whirring amplifies and then suddenly drops as mechanisms within the machine click back into place. The glow fades, and you are left stood in the dark of the sealed dock, that whirring voice still ringing in your ears. That was probably a crazy voice, but I did not want to attempt like shrieking and shrill as I'm sure that voice would have been. The dragon from Shrek, but I think that's a popular one. I feel like that is a hear me out, but yes, it is popular. What's up, Jazzy? How you doing? Also, welcome in, King Happy. Hello. All my hear me outs are basically just monster girls. Dusa from Hades is probably the least humanoid. Let me see that. Oh, Dusa, that's Medusa, isn't it? Oops. I mean, she's pretty humanoid. if this is fan art of her, like, is she just a head? If she's just a head, I mean, but she's still very humanoid looking. She's got hair, a nose, a mouth, 2 eyes. Like, I know she doesn't have a body, but it still feels relatively normal. Yeah. Yeah, you do. Like, for example, I did a Hear Me Out PowerPoint not too long ago. Siren Head was one of mine. Siren Head, I forget who else was on there. Slenderman was on there. Because even though Slenderman is built to be like humanoid, there's a lot of things about him that are not humanoid. Siren Head is definite there. Okay, so there's a difference between like a face, having a face. Typically people are attracted to the face, correct? 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. That Siren Head got mouth. Yeah. So there, I feel human. It's there's some deep flaws within the human nature of Siren Head. Hola, ¿cómo está? El Papu, it's good to see you. Slenderman does not have a face. Therefore, how can you find Slenderman attractive? That is... It is humanoid, yes, but there is a level of attraction. Like, okay, if something has a face, like a humanoid face, you can be attracted to that, correct? But if something is a monster and does not have a typical face or proportionate body to a human, that you're throwing more variables into the ring. I stand on business that Siren Head and Slenderman are still more of a hear me out than Dusa or Cherry Bomb. Yes, you can be yes, but there are more variants. The less, okay. If you were to see a floating head or like Medusa's, she has a face. She has a cute face. Siren Head does not have anything about him that would be considered attractive. Conventionally. Let's just say that. It has to stray far away from what one would find conventionally attractive in a human sense. Tall is one thing. There are so many, you might as well say the Empire State Building. Tall is so generic and broad of something that can be attractive. Tall, lanky guys are often seen. Siren Head is a whole monster. There is nothing inherently attractive for him, about him. He does not have a face. I will stand on business when I say something has to be a hear me out by not having a conventionally humanoid face. Okay? Because faces are instinctively what draws people in. I'm not fighting anymore about it. I know what I mean, and I am right. And you cannot prove me wrong. All right, because guess what? When I said that, most people were like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what? How about that? You say you're hear me out, and most people have to either like give you like, I don't know, man, or like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That has to be the reaction in order for it to be a hear me out. I think that is the rules. The reaction you get determines if it's a hear me out. More so than qualifiers, because it doesn't make any sense. What is atraxia? What is that? Is that a word, or is that... What is that? A state of untroubled, tranquil equanimity and freedom from mental distress? What? Elish norm? What the fuck? I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Anyway, back to the story. I thought that was a character, and I was like, I don't know who that is. All right. We've got quite a bit things to do. Free Neovend. Okay. Study the winter. Why don't we study? Why don't we study the winter light? Actually, why don't we, because she's leaving soon, why don't we do this? It's risky, so we're gonna do these. Okay. Because I would like to get to know, no! Damn, I got a negative outcome. I think that's my first negative outcome. Okay, let's do this. And we're gay. Well, we were researching the winter light because we're gay. It's impossible to understand anything, but we're gay and we understand that. Yeah. Oh, Magic the Gathering. Okay, I know nothing about that. What's up, Doomy? Welcome in. It's impossible to understand anything with the ship being salvaged as you look. Dragos gives you a disapproving look. Okay, he did not like that. Interesting. I think I just got... I don't know if I got anything good from that. Probably not. Okay, I have a ship mine fragment. I'm not quite sure what to do with that. But... I was hoping that I got a decent amount of this. Ugh, I'm not even halfway there, though. Okay. Let's eat some food. 10 for some rations, or let's go back here and get some fungus. There we go. Very cool. That's helping. That helps out a lot. All right, let's see if there's anything else that we can be doing before I sleep. Deuce is getting by on a technicality. I still say that's not a hear me out because I look at her and I can say without a doubt she's cute. It has to make other people look and be like, But let's be real. She's got a mouth. She's got a cute face. There's really not much else that would be left to questioning. I mean, just because she doesn't have a body doesn't mean she could do what she needs to. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And on that alone, it just doesn't feel like a hear me out. It just doesn't feel like a hear me out. You came watch from... Oh, you watched the Backrooms? Did you enjoy it? I haven't seen it yet. There's so many movies. I want to see Exit 8 too. Okay, you don't have connections, but you have skills. Okay, I can't do any of this yet. Because okay, got rid of the data. Gandalf the Grey, no fucking way, dude. What's up, dude? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. We're gonna have to make like a constitution on what are the rules of a hear me out. Oh, okay. Well, I don't need that right now, thankfully. Okay, is there anything else that I need to be doing? Okay, that'll be leaving soon. I think I'm gonna sleep. Okay. That's it for the topic. Are we raising a war? I suppose we are. Backrooms is good? No worries, Dewey. It's good to see you. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna do... Actually, wait. I'm not gonna do that because I might need it. Let's see what we got. Nope. Actually, yes. Let's do this. And see if we can get some more data. Okay, we got a key. Not that one. Actually, we can do that one. We can do this one. Hear me out is a choice that makes... Yes! That's what I kind of arrived at, Pastel. Thanks for hanging out, Jack. I hope you have a good sleep. Rest well. And Spectator, thank you so much for the 3-stream streak. Why did it take 3 0.75 hours? I don't know. Twitch is out here doing weird shit. Normies say that about my monster girls. Okay, but hear me outs are not for the normies. I think that is the baseline. Hear me outs cannot be for the normies. Normies don't know shit. They're not good judges of anything. They're normies. Why would we ever go to them for any opinion on anything? Yeah, you gotta join the circus alongside your fellow freaks. I mean, yeah, we all love monster girls. Pfft. Fucking give us something interesting. You know what? Swoggles, you have a homework assignment. By the end of this week, you must debut your first actual Hear Me Out. So I need you to figure it out. Okay? So if by Sunday you have no Hear Me Out, we will laugh at you. And we'll say, oh my God, look at this normie with their monster girl crushes thinking that they're special. So, Sabathan. All right, let me be the judge of this. Okay. Yes. Yeah, yes. What is that? Oh, it's a woman. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, and I agree with you. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Leshy and Kalamar? Okay, now we're talking about Hear Me Outs. Are we gonna have to do a communal Hear Me Out PowerPoint presentation? Because we did one for girls' night back in the day, but not everybody was there. Okay, Leshy from Cult of the Lamb. Oh, Cult of the Lamb. That would be a Hear Me Out, yeah, because what the fuck's going on with that? Which way are you saying Hear Me Out? Because there's several ways that you could be involved with this. Okay, I respect that. Yes, it's a Hear Me Out. And then your other one is Kalamar. Yeah, that's a Hear Me Out. Yep. That's a lot for me. I don't know, he's gotta have a good personality. It's crazy because anytime I type this in, there is fan art of them that draws them in an attractive manner, and I'm like, I cannot believe multiple people are into this. But you know what? That's what a Hear Me Out is. Kalamar is, yeah. Okay, for those of you who do not know, this is who I'm currently looking at. This is him. That's him. Like, he's cute, but like not like Hear Me Out, you know? And then Leshy is this guy. Which, this is just another, I mean, I like how these move. They look so cool. Oh, I thought I did that. Okay, this I can kind of see. This, with the drool, you're losing me. But is this kind of cute? Gotta be real. I think it's the mask. I think I understand this simply because of the mask. But this, I can't. Every spider, hold on, what do you say? Frenzied Briar? No, that's not a Hear Me Out. I feel like that's traditionally... I don't, like, all of, that's essentially, what's her face? The girl with the blue hair. Jinx. That's Jinx, just with a different color to hair. Are you kidding me? So, yeah, that's a no from me, dog. That's not her frenzied version? Okay, what's her frenzied? I literally, oh, maybe I typed it in wrong. I'm stupid. Okay, we're getting a little closer. She looks like Junkrat. We're getting a little closer to a Hear Me Out, but I don't know. What do we think? What's the jury? What's the jury? What do we think? Big teeth? I just think because she looks like this, you could fall for this, and then this doesn't matter as much. You could be like, I still know who's behind this, you know? I feel like being this behind this, because you could just think, oh, well, she looks like this in general, and like she gets all freaky, you know? I feel like that's kind of undercutting the hear me out potential. The fact that she looks like this in general. But I don't know. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. You know? I don't know. You're gonna have to give it some more thought. You're gonna have to give it some more thought. I think we might need to have a hear me out community night. Good. And if you guys are interested in the hear me out discourse, join the Discord if you're over the age of 18, and we'll plan a hear me out PowerPoint presentation night for the community. I think that'll be fun. I have so many things. I have karaoke stream, I have fanfic stream, and now I have community hear me out stream. We need a hear me out channel. We will do the hear me out channel after the stream because I want a lot of these to come as a shock. I want a lot of these to go under the radar until they debut on the stream. Does that make sense? And then we will debut the hear me out channel. I will throw the classic for Monster Gooners, Mind Flayers from Baldur Gates. I know what those look like. I can understand that. Okay. We got data? Hell yeah, we got data. Okay. So now that we have data, I'm gonna go. So first of all, I have a key. So can I put the key in here? No. I don't know what I'm gonna use the key for, but I am gonna go to Feng and give him this data. Because he can help get this tracker off my ass. Let's see. And then what I'm gonna do is see if I can repair. I'm gonna see if I can repair. Oops, put it there. This. Yeah, it's the squid faces. I can do... How long is she here for? 2 more turns? Let's try it. Okay. I might just do all of this. Come on, please. Okay, good. That means next turn I can get it. Okay. We do need to get some food, though. Let's go here and get some fungus. You've been cleaning nonstop since you've gotten home. So proud of you for being productive. Look at that. Ort exchange. Sell components. Play the exchange. Trusted trader. All right, I haven't done that yet. But I'm trying. Yeah, I'm getting hunted. But the dude, Feng, he's gonna help me out. Okay. I hope I'm doing everything right. I'd probably not. I'm just trying to, like, do a little bit of everything. I should do more salvage. That way to make sure Dragos doesn't get pissed off, but I want to be able to study that ship. This thing is going to be leaving soon. Probably needed to get more of that, but we'll see what happens. Okay. So here we go. We're gonna do some data. Let's do this. Because I need to give this to Feng. If this is data. Please just give me data. Okay. Oh, Haven's data. Is that something that he can take? Because that didn't look like the same... No, he doesn't want it. Okay. So then I have to find more data. What is this? Hunter nest. Okay, well, I can't do anything about that right now. Or that. Or that. Come on, there's gotta be more data. Damn, there's not. Not that I can get right now. Okay, let me go. Let's see if I can do this, because I need this to work. Perfect. Okay. I fixed it. So, how do I skill upgrade required? Interesting. Oh, I guess that's not going to do much for me, huh? But I repaired it. I did good things. This is gone now. So I can't get, but I guess it'll come back. I missed 2. Was I supposed to look at the red ones? Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna just check everything. I'll check everything again. Oh shit. I didn't realize that was there. Oh, here's one. Is this gonna do something for me? Nope. Okay. I must go to Ray to find my hear me out. I believe in you. Godspeed. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna be a big fungus fan. Cool. Oh, what's this? Sleeper! Emphas calls out to you, a booming voice that echoes through the corridor. Tell me a story. He throws a handful of chopped mushrooms into his wok, the fire leaping up to meet the oil. I see you cycle in and cycle out, but we never speak. Tell me a story. Why? He shrugs. I like stories. He pauses to drizzle something from a plastic bottle into the wok. I like people. He reasons. I like stories. You pause, the spices rich in your nostrils, and think about the kind of story you'd like to tell Emphas. You look at Emphas, the listener, and imagine he has heard it all before. Perhaps he would enjoy a strange story, something with spice. Tell him about your dreams. All the sleepers, you tell Emphas, had dreams. Some were simple, memories left over from the emulation process that have become tangled up in their minds and would not come out when they had slept. It wasn't rare to hear a sleeper in their dorm scream or cry out in the night. But your dreams, those gray, skeletal afterimages of systems and structures, of threads and patterns, weren't like the others. They weren't memories or nightmares. They weren't reflections of reality. Distorted, yes, but somehow true. You learned, back then, to keep quiet about them. You let them flow through your mind like water. That was until now, until you arrived in this place. Now your dreams colonize your waking life. They slip behind your eyelids with every blink, and now you understand they aren't dreams at all, but some process of interfacing, of speaking, of living in another world that flows through this one like smoke through air. You tell him that you do not know if there is a reason for your dreams. Perhaps, you reason, it is just some side effect or particular quality of frame you inhabit. But whatever it is a gift, and you hope to make use of it. Emphas finishes cooking and squints a little at you. Sleeper, he smiles. You are quite the storyteller. He eyes you, and you realize that he is trying to gauge how honest you've been in your story. Emphas passes you the meal he has cooked, and you take it gratefully. As you eat, he talks, a natural exchange. Thank you, Sleeper. He looks around at the emptying market. But my time is done for today, and I do not want to keep you longer. So I will make a proposal. He gestures to the plastic boxes of ingredients stacked behind his stall. These are good enough for most, but someone told me a story that made me think, a couple cycles ago. They said across the gap in Greenway, fresh mushrooms grow. Have you heard this? No. Neither had I, but I trust the one who told me. Emphas begins packing up his things. Can you bring me some? I cannot cross the gap, and I worry about leaving my things behind. He smiles. I am sure a storyteller like you could handle the trip. I will prepare them for you, and if you wish to tell it, be the audience for another story. Agreed. Good, booms Emphas. Then I will wait for you to bring them. Emphas slides his walk away and straightens up. I will prepare a recipe then, Sleeper. Good luck with your foraging. You turn away and walk back into the main market. The rich taste of Emphas's food still linger in your mouth. Stories for food, you think. A trade that seems more than fair. And yet another drive. I've literally only completed one. Great. Okay, let's see. Free Neovend. What do I have to do? Upload hunter data. Oh, I see. I can't do that just yet. Okay, let's do free the ambergris. I think the only... Oh wait, toggle for tracking. Is there any... Oh, wait, hold on. Can't do this. Oh, look. Ankita is crouched in the computing core of the ambergris, swearing to herself when you enter. She doesn't look up. These shits completely ruined the core's connector when they cut it. She holds up a thick fistful of ragged wires. The ship mine they ripped won't even be usable without replacing these. She throws the bundle of wires across the room. Amateurs. Can we repair it? There's nothing to repair. We need an entire ship mined. Not exactly the first thing you can expect to dredge up from a scrap freighter, she sighs. Fragments, maybe. Sections of a mine. But a complete ship mined? No way. Ankita climbs out of the cooling well there, where the ship mine would be. The space suddenly crowded with her on the same level as you, towering over you as she stoops beneath the low, curved ceiling. Come on, nothing to be done here now. She leads you back through the guts of Amber. Though you could find the way back yourself, the repair process has left you familiar with the cutter's idiosyncratic layout. All diagonal angles and bundled tubes. What do we do now? Ankita seems lost in thought, and you focus on the corridors, ducking below conduits and passing through bulkheads. Eventually you arrive in the galley. Though it's hard to tell, most of the benches and prep surfaces are covered in half-stripped components and welded hull patches. Ankita shoves a box of filters to the floor and sits. There's no way around it, she starts out of nowhere. We need a new ship mined. I can salvage one. I like your confidence, Sleeper. Maybe if we check the Ort exchange or speak to some scrap dealers. She rubs her forehead. It seems like I'm about to do something very stupid, but hey, I came here, didn't I? Why not make a run of it? She fixes you with a hard stare. Sleeper, you're all I've got. No crew, no friends, you're it. She looks uncomfortable. I appreciate the time you've put in on Amber, and I'm sure she would do if she could. What I'm saying is, if you screw me on this, I'll kill you. She leans over and hands you a stack of chits. A big stack of chits. You don't dare count them. Get me that ship mine, Sleeper. Don't make me regret this. You won't, she sighs. Look, just get out of here before I change my mind. You slip out of the galley and head back towards the main lock. As you do, Amber growls and creaks like a caged animal. You reach like a hand out to calm her. Time to find Ankita a ship mine somehow. Ooh, I don't know. Because I gotta wait for this to come back to the dock. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Oh, is that just gonna get me more stuff? I thought it was gonna get me some stuff. Okay. I'm not gonna keep doing that because I thought I was gonna get components from it, but I don't think I am. So, let's... Hold on, let's go here and salvage here. Let's hope to God that we can do it. Please. Okay. That got us money, that didn't get us components. She's only going to be there until the end of this, right? Unless she's not. Hold on. Oh. I just got the one piece. God damn it. I might have screwed myself. We'll find out. We are approaching end stream time. You're right. You're right. We might have to pick this up next week. I've been very interested. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Please let me know how you feel in the comments on YouTube, on the VOD. Please let me know how you feel about this, okay? Because I don't generally play games like this. And so I am... Buy ship mine fragment? Sure. I'll do that. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. First impressions. Yes. Yes. Okay, we have 2 of them now. Haggle over prices. Offloading goods. Okay, if I get another one, what if I just do this? Okay, let me see. Ship mine fragment. How do I make... How do I... Uh-oh. I don't know how to make one. Let me see. Why am I doing this still? Why am I playing still? Dude, I'm like... I'm addicted to this, apparently. Okay, 20 seconds since last autosave. Okay. All right, we will return to this next Tuesday. Tomorrow we've got Undertale. So that'll be another fun time continuing on through the storyline. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate that. Do leave me your how you feel about this game on YouTube in the comments on this video once it gets posted under my live. I appreciate that. That way I know how you feel and how maybe if there's changes that I can make going forward regarding the storytelling of it all, I guess, but anything really. I'll take all your questions, comments, concerns, statements, whatever. But make sure to join the Discord if you're over the age of 18, and that way you can be a part of our apparently Hear Me Out community PowerPoint presentation, as well as all our other community nights, and introduce yourself, make friends, all that stuff, and find out more about stream and what more I could do for you to make you happy in your stay here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. This was definitely different than what I usually have, so hopefully you guys enjoyed yourself. Yeah. We'll be back at it. And then this Friday, we've got Fortnite with Migrod, and we're going to have Pocky, we're going to have Flan, and we're going to have Mint as well. So it's going to be a good, fun time with friends. So make sure to be there for Friday. And then Sunday, we're returning to Skyrim. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. Again, make sure to join the Discord. Like, comment, subscribe on all my videos that I post everywhere, because it really helps, you know, on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube especially, all that. Okay, goodbye. You know what? I'll shut up. I'll shut up. We'll raid out. We'll just raid out. It's fine. So we're going to raid out. So if you don't mind sticking around for a little bit, just so we can show some love to somebody else, that means a lot to me, and it means a lot to them. We are going to... We are gonna raid... Who should we raid? There's a lot of people on right now. Let's raid, we're gonna raid Dragus, playing some Assassin's Creed Black Flag resynced. Holy shit, try saying that 10 times fast. You can't. So yeah, Dragus is a good friend, longtime friend of mine, and he's the GOAT. He's an IRL Viking. We love Assassin's Creed. I'm excited to see how this game looks. All right, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy. Have a great night, everybody. Love yourselves, respect yourself, take care of yourselves, treat yourselves, all that jazz. I will see you guys tomorrow for Undertale. So take care, everybody, and I love you guys. Thank you for everybody. All right, bye-bye. See you guys. Bye-bye.